Hey, what's going on, fam? It's your sister Michelle here doing another video. You know, I dropped 1, 2, 3, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I drop more than one when I drop my videos because I get a chance to talk to my family, and that's what I do. I'm wishing you love and light on your beautiful journey. You're amazing, beautiful people. You're stronger than you know. You're blessed. You are a blessing to the narcissist, even though they didn't see it. I'm here to give you your props and let you know you damn was. You are a blessing just in general. Yes, you are. And when you're at your down, lowest points of your life, remember you are a blessing to someone. If you're not a blessing to anyone, you're definitely a blessing to yourself and you're a blessing to your sister. I love you so much. I think the most of you, and you know, I always encourage you to be the best person you can be for now and for the future. Because you damn deserve it. Yes, you damn do. Keep your head up. I love you so much. Be strong. Anyway, this video right here is about the narcissist and why did the narcissist do this to me. Now, I know I've done a video, of course. I think in the beginning of starting my YouTube channel, I probably touched on it. And throughout my journey, I have touched on that subject, of course. But this video right here is strictly for those who are wondering it, still struggle with it, and even at my time, even though I don't even want the bastard. Ooh, Lord, I don't even want nobody to know I even had children with the no good for nothing wasp. Ooh, yes, and it's summertime too, so you know he gonna be buzzing. But anyway, I don't even want nobody to even know I have children with them. I went so far from what I went through, and I'm grateful for that. But I even had my moments even today, and I'm just gonna be transparent, that I look back on it and I don't say why he did it now. I don't say it like that, but I'm like, I kind of do say, like, why did he even do all that? Like, that was just the dumbest shit. You just messed your whole self up. You lost all your blessings, whatever. That's my point of view I'm in now, okay? But for those who are in the point of view where they're still hurting, or that you just got discarded, or you still don't understand it, of why this person done this to you. Why did you do this? It makes no sense to me. I did nothing but the best I could by you. I showed you the best way that I could possibly do it. Each one of us do it differently. That I care for you. Was I perfect? No. But I was there. I had your back. I was there when you was an asshole. You was a bitch or whatever the case may be. Through all your good and your bad, I took this shit like a fucking G. And let me tell you something. That's another thing I want to say to you. You are a damn G. That's why I just made that comment. You took it all because you're a G. You're a boss. You're strong. You're something serious. The narcissist knows that, and I damn know, and I want you to know that about yourself. So let me go back to the topic, but I had to give you a shout out. But anyway, so you're in a position where you don't understand that. I have done everything that I can within my means, I think, of loving you, having your back, being your strength when you don't even have the strength, being your backbone when you don't even have a damn backbone, being there for you in your high moments, your lowest abusive moments, even though some people say, oh, y'all are crazy, you should be gone, but who gives a damn what people say? Because if they ain't been through it, they don't understand. But the bottom line is this. We all want to know that. I don't care who you are. And if you've been through true narcissistic abuse, one thing that we always want to know is why. Why? Why me? Why did you do this? Why did the narcissist do this to me? Why? Give me an explanation of why. Let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it short and sweet with y'all, and I'm going to be honest. If you really want to talk about your character and who you are, there wasn't a reason why. I want you to hear me again. Who you are and your character and your person, there was no reason why it's not on you. I know somebody needs to hear that because God put it in my heart, the divine, whatever you want to call it, put in my heart to speak on this today. It's not you. It's not your character. So never think why, like if something wrong with you. It was never nothing wrong with you. Are you perfect? Hell damn no. Your sister ain't gonna lie to you because your sister damn sure wasn't perfect. I had my damn moments and I know you have too, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist. I done blew up and fell out and crawled, like I said, went down by the riverside and killed some fish and came up and found the Loch Ness Monster. I did all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, your sister did it. But I was never an abusive person. All those things are a reaction of what I have been through that brought me to places that I did clown and act a fool. It came out of character a lot of times. And sometimes, just being honest, I was in my mood sometimes. Sometimes I might have been not feeling good. Sometimes I've been frustrated and tired. And I might have lashed out. But that's what people do. That's a difference between what we're talking about with narcissists And what we're talking about, just everyday life as mothers, parents, fathers, sisters, brothers, working human, individuals, just the struggles of life. That is what happens every single day for everyone, right? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about an individual that comes into your life strictly to fuck you up, fuck you over, and leave you depleted, bombed out with nothing left. That is what we're talking about. Why does the narcissist do this to you? Because they know nothing else. That's why I said it has nothing to do with your character. The narcissist is so messed up. I told you in another video, when they're at their lowest, that's when they abuse you the most, because they are so low at the bottom, they need those moments to make them feel better by climbing on your back, by upsetting you, by lying on you, by trying to blackball you. All those things are in the moments because they don't want to feel the way they feel about themselves. And the best way to get rid of that is to reflect it onto someone else. So why do narcissists do the things why did they do this to you? It wasn't because of who you are. It's not because you're not the person that you think deep inside they try to destroy. No, this is a person who is so destroyed, probably from youngster on up to now, throughout relationships, without having children, different aspects of life, having money, being broke. It doesn't even matter when it comes to them, because it's a place so deep in them that's so broken that they want to break everything around them. It's like a bull in the china shop. You let go of a bull in the china shop and see what's standing. Ain't shit gonna be standing. You know why? Because his mindset doesn't work like that. He's not human. He is an animal. And a narcissist, I hate to say they're animals, but pretty much they have an animal mentality sometimes. I see a room full of great china and I'm going to go in there and wreck all this shit the fuck up, break every piece that's left, and then leave out of the building and say, look what has happened to me. I don't even understand how this happened. I just went in there for a minute. No accountability, no shit. That's not normal. That's not functional. The narcissist did this to you because they could. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying because you were weak and you're not strong. They did it because they could. The reason why I say could is because they found the right kind of individuals, you, me, whatever, that had such a heart that was able to take them in at the moment and allow them to come in and wreck damn shop. They try to wreck shop now. You know that? I keep telling you, stronger than you know. They only try to wreck shop. They wreck a little bit, but baby, we can build our shit back up. We can get a loan from the bank and rebuild. But at the end of the day, they can never rebuild what they have broken. And the most broken part of them is themselves. They did this because they know they could, because of your character of being beautiful, brilliant, smart, and they knew that they had to target you for that. But they only targeted you to make you stronger. That's where they're weak at. Now listen to me, I'm saying that again. They targeted you in that position to make you weak, but it really made them weaker. It makes you stronger, but they're so dumb-minded, just like a bull in the china shop. They don't understand that, right? So at the end of the day, if you want to know why did they do this to me, why? They thought they could, or they pretty much could because we are kind-hearted, and this is what they're so used to. They're used to being dysfunctional. They're used to not having anything. So many of them grow up not having anything. Grow up not having parents that they can understand and relate to. Friendships, a lot of them they were bullied as kids. They didn't take that bullying and try to be better. They took that bullying and internalized it and turned it into, if I was done this way, now I'm going to do everybody else this way. Right? My mom and dad fought like cats and dogs, and they didn't give a fuck about me. So now I'm going to go on and not give a fuck about no one else. And it fucks up their mentality. They have nobody there in their, in the wings to say, hey, that's just a part of life. I encourage you. That's not your fault. See, they don't get those kind of things. So their mindset starts to think everything is really on me. That's the thing the narcissists don't tell you. That a lot of the things that they feel, they have seen from their family members, the bullying, they internalize that as them. It's me. I'm the bad person. And they internalize that shit. And they become exactly what we're talking about. And now they take that same shit and they reflect it on everybody else in this whole world. I was bullied, now I'm going to bully you. My parents fought like hell. My mama mistreated my daddy mistreated my mama, and they didn't give a fuck about each other. So now I see that I'm going to give a fuck about you. Instead of trying to heal it, because so many times they don't have anybody that'll help them heal it. Right? And that's when they turn to alcohol, drugs, stealing. They do all kinds of stuff. They try to substitute what they really feel about themselves inside. They try to internalize all the gunk and junk that most of the time they grew up seeing. And unfortunately for us, we are the people that get the blunt of it, because they know that they can't do that a lot of times to another narcissist because they know the game. So they look for people like us who've never been through it, right? Who have empathic hearts, who try to look past people's downside and give them an opportunity, even though we might see red flags. I know that I did it personally. I was seeing so many red flags. I told you I seen red, purple, green, polka dot. Like I said, I even seen one that said, bitch, you better stop. I seen all kinds of signs, right? And I still went on anyway because the empath in me, because I didn't grow up in that environment, wanted to think, okay, well, I can maybe love them, right? Into being different. Or they can see that I'm different and it'll make them different. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, if they see that I was brought up different and I'm a different character of person, that might encourage them to say, oh, see, there are some good people out here. I need to value that. But the narcissist never sees it like that. As a matter of fact, it's the complete fucking opposite. The more decent I was and the more decent that you are, the more they want to destroy that. Because they never seen it. It's not normal to them. It's unfunctional to them. That's why this shit doesn't change. And why they did this to you? Because they grew up in dysfunction. Their lifestyle is dysfunction. There's nothing that you could have ever done then, in between, and now that could ever change the outcome of how a narcissist truly sees you and feels about you. And you need to understand that. It was never about you, baby. I keep telling y'all that. I keep stressing to you. It wasn't about you before you met them. It ain't about you now that they're gone or you're gone. It's not even never about that. It's about the dysfunction of a person who didn't see no true value in themselves because they weren't even brought up with it them damn self. You can't give people stuff that you don't have. That's why the narcissist done that to you. Not because you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you didn't give them enough sex, you didn't give them enough money, you didn't give them children, you didn't give them a home, you didn't support them through all their endeavors in life, you weren't there when they need somebody to rub their back. It has nothing to do with that at all, because at the end of the day, when a person doesn't experience that on any kind of level before you run into them, you doing all that to them only makes them more frustrated because they cannot relate. Do you understand me? It's never been about you, and that is why they done it. Because they can't relate to you. That's why my grandmama always told me, and I get it now. Find people, if you can, take your time, vet them out, find out what they're about, where they come from. Because if they're not equally yoked to you, they will destroy you. You hear me? I love you so much. Keep your head up. It was never about you. That is what it is with the narcissist. And don't you ever forget it. You were not equally yoked with this person from the beginning. That is why they done you that way. You got scrambled eggs. Hey, that shit is sunny side up. You hear what I'm saying? Equally yoked. I love you. This video is deep. It's an emotional situation for me because I've been there, done it. And I want you all to understand you deserve fucking better. I love you. It wasn't your fault.